Hi, it's Leslie, 1,000-pound sisters. Yep, they're back. How we have missed them. And they are back looking good. But just to catch you up where we left off, let's just look back at the fight that started it all.
I just want to take you shopping.
You take me shopping every goddamn day, Michael.
Give her money.
I ain't giving
You got 2 seconds to give her the debit card.
No, you got 2 seconds to get out of my house. I'm packing me and the boys and I'm getting out if you want.
Give her
because
her-
I'm done. I'm getting up for her. I'm done.
Yep, that's kind of the thing that started all the balls in motion. But anyway, it is 3 months later, only 3 months later, people, and all 5 of them have had weight loss surgery. Some looking a little better than others, moving along nicely. Others doesn't really look like anything's happened, but I will get to that. Amy was out of her mind before, sobbing all the things. She has kind of gained her strength back and is pressing on with her boys. She had moved in with Tammy, which I'm sure was just fun and all the things, but now it's time. She is moving back home to start her life without Michael. Thank God.
Amy has come a long way in her journey of motherhood. At the beginning of her divorce, it was everything she could do to survive a day with them kids by herself. As time has gone on and she's found her rhythm, she's turned into a Betty Crocker. We're kind of proud of her.
Yepper. And her divorce is final. Kick them to the curb. I tell you, Amy and Amanda, 2 of them marrying brothers, like what? What? That's crazy to me. But anyway, I guess, I cannot get over. Every time I look at Tammy, I'm like, holy shit. Like, it's just like we're so used to seeing her so heavy for so long. You forget that she doesn't look like that anymore. She looks unbelievable. I mean, unbelievable.
Since I went to rehab, I've lost 400 pounds.
I mean, Tammy looks great. It's so amazing to me that she could still maintain this weight loss dealing with the passing of Caleb, because you'd think when you go through trauma like that, you would go back to the thing that gave you comfort, which was eating and all the things. And she didn't. She managed to keep her weight loss going. Like, that is so unbelievable to me. In times of trouble, you'd think she would just give me a freaking cheeseburger and fries. We all have our crutch, but she didn't. And she looks great. And she is reaping the rewards of the phenomenal weight loss. The things you don't think about.
I'm able to do things I never would have been able to do. I think people do take the small things for granted. Be able to cross your leg and put your shoes on. I'm able to sit comfortably on the toilet. I've never been able to do that.
The little things you take for granted. It's freaking awesome. But I guess it's the excess skin that's starting to get in the way. And that's even wonderful to have excess skin. That means you've lost so much weight that you have excess skin. I mean, that's just all good. That's just all good. Even though they always talk about how that's almost more uncomfortable than the weight. Because I guess the weight is kind of more stable and kind of moves with you. But the excess skin can kind of have a life of its own. I don't know. I'm just guessing. But she really misses Caleb, But she seems like she's handling it in a very healthy way. Anyway, on to Chris. The first time I saw him, I was like, I thought he was thinner. I thought he was thinner last season. Like, I have that picture of him when he came out in the suit and he was looking all dapper and everything. And I was like, oh man, he looks great. He looked heavy to me, but yet he says he's like 300 and he's been losing weight and he's down. He did not look as thin to me, but what do I know? I don't jot their weights down and track them all. So, I have to take him at his word. But he's safely under 300, or so he says. And Misty, who also had the weight loss surgery with Amanda last year, she looks phenomenal. She says she lost 80 pounds. I see it. She looks freaking awesome. And she doesn't want anything with that skin surgery business. I guess, she was smaller. Maybe she lost it slow enough that it could kind of catch up your body and not be so whatever. But she was a tinier person. But I think she's done with surgery. She's like, I've been there, done with. I'll just deal. Because it's got to be scary, surgery and all. But Tammy wants the skin surgery because she's starting to feel better about herself. But that skin, no, not so much.
I'm insecure about myself, but I don't think I'd be as insecure as I am now if it wasn't for the skin.
Anyway, so they go out and they go to what you do in the country. Like, you shoot balls at an old car. But anyway, they go out and they do tractor rides. They want to get Tammy, to get her independence back and start to drive. That would be unbelievable. If she could drive, I think she would love that, just to run her life. But anyway, the tractor driving episode didn't go as well as they had hoped.
Can't stop. Where's she going?
I don't know.
I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. I want to.
went off. I went off.
And sadly, after that, Tammy's like, no to driving. So that kind of backfired, but you know, little steps. Maybe, you know, she looked like she was a good driver until that last little incident. I didn't even know what was happening. I didn't see her feet on the pedals or anything, so I don't know. Maybe the fact that the tractor was faulty, but she's over it.
No, never again. Nobody's changing my mind about driving. Why would they want to try and put my life in jeopardy where ain't somebody else that I'm driving? No.
But oh, what would it be without a little craziness? You know, they want to communicate with Caleb. I guess she really misses him. And, you know, they did have a nice love. Like, I'm glad they had that both in their lives. So that's wonderful. But, freaking phone app. She downloads a phone app and that's supposed to help you communicate. I'm like, really? A phone app? Like, people? Anyway, they had dolls and they were communicating with them and they said she could hear them. I don't know. It was crazy to me. But I did like the little style that Tammy was sporting, you know. She had nice little skeletons on her leggings, you know, starting to branch out and express herself, if you will. Here's another thing that I'd never heard of. It's called a bod pod, something like that. I mean, usually you go underwater to measure your body fat or something like that. But this was like a little thing you got into, and I'm claustrophobic, so that would freak me out. But they close you in as a little window, and you're sitting there, and somehow the air, whatever, and it tells you how much body fat you have. I mean, I don't know. But Chris did, and I'm telling you, Tammy found this quite entertaining.
He looks like a scuba diver.
Going down to the bottom of the sea for sure.
He's the next person on the Titanic voyage. He's gonna kill me.
I'm convinced that it's laughter that has kept her healthy because she freaking laughs a lot. And I think that just keeps your whole body. That is what's made her survive all these years under that stress of that weight is laughter. Because she finds everything funny. But they're feeling so good about themselves, they're going to go get makeovers. And I noticed that Amy, I think she's got some hair extensions in there because her hair's looking really thick. And anyway, they go get their makeovers. Tammy got Amy to do a light blue and it's much longer hair, looking wild, but I kind of like the light blue, very stylish. And she looked kind of like business attire. I didn't love the outfit, but Tammy looked freaking awesome. Her hair was more like a brownish as opposed to the red, and she was wearing jeans. She looked so cute. Anyway, that's it for those guys. They're doing good. I mean, some better than others, but I guess they'll be off to see Dr. Proctor soon to really get the feedback of whether, you know, they've lost weight and who can get skin surgery. Amanda doesn't look like she's lost a thing. I mean, she's 6 months post-op compared to Misty. No, she's I don't see it. And you'd think you'd see it a lot on her because she was bigger. I don't know, maybe because she's tall, maybe you wouldn't. I don't know. But anyway, I follow this nonsense every week. Love this show. But I follow it every week, so if you want to follow along, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will see you next week. Bye.